So guys, as you know, I'm right in front of the hill, and that's where not just the US, but the whole world decisions are made. And I saw one sign, which is amazing to see, which says, "You're all cowards." So I have Lou with me, and I thought like just have a word with him. What does he think about the whole notion that they are all cowards? So what does it mean? And I would just pass it on to him and ask him, what does it mean for them to be cowards?
We have a complete lunatic in the White House. He's destroying our country. I hate to sound like a nutbag, but that's really the way I feel. And these are the only people that can contain him. And they are doing nothing to save us from the destruction that he's imposing on everyone across the planet.
So their inaction effectively is the problem, right?
They are supporting him by doing nothing.
Okay, so what could they do? Like, for instance, we know they have a foreign affairs committee, they have like a judiciary committee, they have like all those committees, right? So what could they do in order to, like, president is an elected president, right? We don't question the democratic question, like the whole process and everything, but yet they have the power to do something, in your opinion.
We have remedies to remove this person from power. It's called impeachment.
Right. So anything less than impeachment, what could they do? Like in terms of the policy, they are already doing it. Judiciary is doing it.
They are supporting his moves by not blunting the things that he's doing, not saying to him, stop doing this. They're doing nothing to impede his ongoing destruction of every aspect of government that supports the little people in the world.
Do you think there's a lacking in the overall American democratic system,
yes,
which has allowed this to happen, that the whole country can actually choose one person, which can in turn turn the country upside down?
The problem is there are a variety of issues that need to be solved. The Electoral College is one huge problem that has caused all kinds of presidents to be elected who should never have been in power.
Okay, one more question I'll ask you. Like, obviously for American system, like we have actually seen in time and again in the previous eras, as some of the presidents, you probably wouldn't be aligning yourself, like second Bush, for instance, like at that time, maybe, I don't know whether you were aligned, but in this particular case, the whole world is upside down. It's not just the US economy or US people or American citizens and all that. Like, we are talking about like literally the whole globe has been turned upside down.
Yes, because he has no respect for anything, anyone, anywhere. The only thing that he cares about is people kissing his ring. Period. End of story.
But I would say on his side, like his supporters and everybody else, like him, including himself, is giving this counter that he's actually doing for American people, whatever he's doing at this point.
Because he's convinced a great many people that being a bully and being unpleasant and cruel is the American way. And that is completely antithetical to everything that we've ever been forever.
Do you think, like, actually at this juncture, like when America is going to be some sort of like a diminishing power, as like we actually see time and again, like especially in past 20 years, because we involved ourselves in too much into the wars, unnecessary wars and everything, and then stretch us too much. Don't you think that we have to revert back to the sayings and, writings of founding fathers on which the liberty...
Absolutely. Oh, without question. I mean, there's nothing wrong with changing the direction and the policies of our country in a reasonable, thoughtful manner. And this is not what's happening. What's happening is they've taken, as Musk did, he had that chainsaw. That, anybody who's built anything in this world, okay, knows that you don't change it by chopping off huge hunks and smashing pieces from it and destroying the foundations. No, you look at it thoughtfully. You use the intelligence that you have, and you change things. I give you a perfect example. How many people know that over 300,000 government employees were removed during the Clinton administration? Nobody knows that. Why? Because it was done thoughtfully, slowly, with deliberation, and with empathy towards those employees. That's not what's happening here. These people are being cut loose in space, and the hell with them. That's basically the concept that I hear from Trump and his supporters is, well, they shouldn't have had government jobs to begin with, or all kinds of ludicrous reasoning.
So one burning question comes to my mind is the American values are kind of dwindling down because these are the very people who actually elected this person, and we don't question the actual democratic process or the election voting and all that.
I think they were duped, to be honest, into thinking that this man had, great personal, physical, personal strength, which is just the total opposite. If you really look at him, he is probably an example of the worst of America in my eyes.
Were you at any point in time a supporter of him or no?
Oh God,
never,
no.
Never.
Oh my God. I saw him before he got into politics as just this dopey, like literally an idiot. Because if you read the things that he tweeted and the things that people quoted him, this was a person of absolutely the lowest level of intelligence. He's totally thoughtless. He doesn't read. He knows nothing about history. He knows nothing about psychology. He knows nothing about human desire other than his own, which is all he focuses on. And seeing a person like that is, I dismissed him as being just some dupe. And how he got to this point is, it's almost beyond imagination.
But thanks a lot.
Okay.
It was great. I had a great conversation with him. I wish I could actually go on and on.
Yes.
There are a lot of questions
you have
I had in
other
mind,
things.
but I have to actually move. But I thought I could take an opportunity to actually have a word.
Thank you very much.
Thank
It was
you.
very,
Thanks
very
a lot.
nice meeting you.
Thank you.